Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. This is our first lesson, which will be about Module 4. And the title of Module 4 is Nowadays. What do you mean by nowadays? Nowadays means these days or the present time, now. هذه الأيام أو الوقت الراهن. And when we talk about the present time, we will use either the present or the future will. The goals of this module are, the first goal is to discuss buying things and prices. Of course, when you buy something, you'll ask for the price. Price means السعر. And when you ask about the price, you will use how much is it, or how much does it cost? How much does it cost? So these two questions, we use them to ask about the price. Goal number 2 is how you make promises, الوعود, and how to make on-spot decisions. On-spot decisions means القرارات العفوية, spontaneous decisions. You didn't think about it before. And how to make requests. Of course, when we talk about making promises, on-the-spot decisions, and making requests, we will use will. And when we use will to make a promise, for example, okay, I will help you. Okay, I will help you. This is a promise, for example. The second one, I will go with you guys. You didn't think about it before. You saw your friends going, and you wanted to go with them. You didn't think about it. And the third one, requests. Will you help me? This is a request, asking somebody to do something for you. اللي هو الطلب. بطلب شيء. The next goal, we will learn to refer to the future. Refer to the future اللي هو التحدث عن المستقبل. Using appropriate tenses. When you talk about the future, you have 8 ways, 8 tenses. عندنا 8 أزمنة للتحدث عن المستقبل في اللغة الإنجليزية. أو خلينا نقول 8 طرق, 8 ways. We will talk about only 3. The first one is using will. I will go to Jeddah. The second one is be going to. For example, I am going to visit my father. I am going to visit my father. The third one is present progressive. What does it mean, present progressive? The present progressive, if you remember, I am visiting my parents, for example, tonight. This is the present progressive. And we use it to talk about the future. So we will use will, be going to, and the present progressive. The next goal is learn to express your opinion. What does it mean, opinion? Opinion اللي هو الرأي. How to express your opinion, how to talk about your opinion. I like this thing, I don't like it, I believe this one is better. You will talk about your opinion. And also you will make predictions about the future. What does mean predictions? Predictions اللي هو التنبؤ. To tell what is going to happen in the future. To think about what is going to happen in the future. The goal is to read and write notes and SMS messages. The next goal is to use abbreviations. What does it mean abbreviations? For example, laboratory اللي هو المعمل, the abbreviation is lab. This is an abbreviation. Abbreviation اللي هو الاختصار. Goal is to learn how to use to and enough. For example, the water is too hot. I can't take a shower. So from this example, we know that too is what is negative. It is negative. It gives you a negative meaning. معنى سلبي. The water is too hot. He is too tall. Also, we'll learn how to use enough. For example, I have enough money. Okay. I can buy the car. Okay. Or for example, the water is hot enough. The water is hot enough. I can take a shower. Okay. The next goal is how to define people, places, and things using relative pronouns and adverbs. What do you mean by relative pronouns and adverbs? We mean who, which, where, when, and that. For example, this is the man who we saw in school. This is the man who we saw in school. So we are talking who here, who we saw in school, defines, يعرف, يحدد. It defines which man we are talking about. The man who we saw in school. This is the man we are talking about. The last goal of this unit is to describe the gadgets. If you remember, in Unit 1 or Module 1, you described yourself. In Module 2, you described your friend. In Module 3, you described a city or a place. And in Module 4, inshallah, you will describe gadgets. You'll learn how to describe gadgets. Gadgets, for example, your iPhone, your mobile phone, your iPad, your laptop, these are gadgets. أجهزة. Okay. Small devices. And when you describe gadgets, you'll talk about the positive sides, النقاط الإيجابية, and the negative sides or aspects. What does mean aspects? Sides, points, نقاط إيجابية أو جوانب إيجابية أو سلبية. This is describing gadgets. صلى الله على سيدنا محمد.